It's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. And today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with Mars sign. And today I'll be doing an analysis or an explanation on Sagittarius Mars. I'll be speaking on what your Mars sign means in your natal chart. Then I'll be speaking on what it means to have a Sagittarius Mars. I'll also be speaking on how they are in regards to intimacy, and last but not least, the Mars signs that are compatible with them. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Please also make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone who has a Sag Mars or really loves Mars placements video. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. Okay, so your Mars sign in your chart has a lot to do with being a part of your top six. So your top six is your sun sign, your moon sign, your Mercury, your Venus, your Mars, and your rising. And because of this, it has a lot to do with your anger. So how you react when you're angry to a situation. It also has a lot to do with what motivates you in this life and what makes you happy and what makes you want to do something in your life. That is something that's motivation that comes from your Mars sign. Having a sense of ambition is something that comes with your Mars sign as well. What makes you ambitious? What makes you ambitious? What makes you want to wake up in the morning and want to do something productive? And what gives you that desire to do something? What gives you the behavior that you have and the motivation that you have? That's why a lot of people say when you're very sad, when you're very depressed, look at your Mars sign to see what's going to bring you back up and what's going to really drive you to do something in regards to what will make you passionate and happy. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Sagittarius Mars. So what gives them that drive? So they're the types of people who are driven by freedom. So they want to be free. That is a Sagittarius placement trait. Freedom is something that they need. And if they're not given that, then that's something that is going to make them very unhappy. So that what drives them to have financial freedom, freedom in the physical world, the emotional world, the intellectual world. Freedom is something that drives them. They love to travel. That's something that they're very great at and they love to do because, you know, that's a Sagittarius placement trait as well. Traveling is what drives them. Another thing that drives them is justice and truth. You know, Sagittarius are the truth seeker sign or placement. They love to read information, look at different points of view, and get things and explore cultures, different people, and that's something that they love to do. They are also the types of people who have a very high moral code. So morality is something that makes them want to make the decisions that they make. If it's not in regards to their moral code, then they just won't make that decision or they just won't do it. Now, we're going to talk about what makes them very angry. So when they get angry, they tend to like to have that escapist mentality. So in regards to first, the freedom, if you are not going to give them the freedom they need, they're going to escape. And when they're angry, they're going to escape a little bit as well because they're kind of protecting you from their wrath. They get very, 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 very angry. And it makes sense because it's a Sagittarius placement, but the thing that is great about them is when they get very, very, very angry, what they'll do, they'll walk away. They'll try their best to cool down. They'll do something to distract them, to make them happy. When they are mad, when they're angry, like you can feel the air, just feel the anger in them. They can just feel it in them when they're angry, so that's why they walk away, that escapist mentality, and then they cool down and then they come back. When it comes to them, they're the types of people who want to have a resolution. So after they come back from being upset, they want to communicate with you how they feel. And if you're able to communicate that, then they're going to be happy because they have a resolution as to why they're upset and how to fix the issue that's making them upset. One suggestion that I always hear is for them to work out when they're mad, because working out really helps them, really makes them happy and strong, and that's something that really benefits them in their madness in a way. So exercising when they're mad is great. They're also the types of people who are not patient, and it gets worse when they're mad. So when they're very upset and mad, their patience just goes out the window, and that's something that really does not benefit them. So that's why those same steps that I listed earlier is important for them to do when they're upset. They are the types of people who don't really like disagreements. So at times it can go with them as either my way or the highway. They don't really like people disagreeing with them because they're the types of people who are going to be very much passionate when they are doing something, when they need something. That's gonna make them upset because they feel like, you know what, this should happen. Why is someone disagreeing with me? And sometimes their words cannot be the best, and it can really hurt when they're mad or when they're not being listened to or when they're disagreed with. But they bounce back fast, and that's a fire Mars theme. In regards to all of the Mars sign, I've seen that they all bounce back when they're angry. So they'll be mad, and then after a few minutes, they're just over it. They just keep it moving. As soon as the resolution comes, as soon as they're able to talk about the issue, they're just happy again. So one thing about Sagittarius Mars that's very interesting is they love to go into different projects at once. It makes sense because I've seen this a lot with mutable placements, and in the Mars section they tend to go into different things all at once. And sometimes the thing that really is their kryptonite is the fact that they may not finish all those projects, and they will try their best to start a new one. But what they need to do before they make projects, they should really look into it and see from A to B to C what they should do and what they should not be doing, so they can know to keep them on track to finishing projects or anything that they really want to. Staying the course can be difficult, but if they have a plan laid out for them, they will be able to do exactly what they need to become successful. Sagittarius Mars are very great at being persuasive. They're able to get what they want, and they're always gonna get their way. So questioning them is sometimes not the best, because sometimes they don't really like that challenge, especially when they believe in their heart this is really going to go well. So questioning them may not be the best thing to do. However, bringing resolutions or finding a compromise with them, that is something that will really benefit them, because they'll look at it in a way like, you know what, I can see where they're coming from, and let me just get more information on this. Okay, so in relationships, in regards to intimacy, they tend to be very passionate in regards to their intimacy with their partner. This is a very high theme when it comes with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius Mars, basically fire Mars. They love to be passionate. They love to be open-minded in regards to their intimacy with their partners. They love to do different things, and they just want to try new things with their partner, and they just love to have fun. They're also the types of people who are fun-loving people, so they love to have fun. Regardless of what's going on in their life, they are the escapist mentality, so whatever is fun at the moment, if they're going through something, they're going to just do something that's fun and do something that they really like. They're not going to really dread on a moment. They're just going to keep going a lot with their life, and they're just going to keep doing what they need to do in order for them to have a lot of happiness. They're very direct and open as well in regards to their intimacy. You're going to know what they want and what they don't want, so listening to them is very important in that sector. So I would say the Mars sign that goes well with them are Aries and Leo Mars, simply because they are fire signs. They are very passionate with each other. They're able to understand each other, and they're very direct, and they can really help each other just accomplish their goals. Aquarius Mars would be great because they're open-minded. They're able to be there for them and support them and just give them that freedom that they need, because Aquarius Mars need that too, which I will be doing next, and they will give the freedom that they are given as well. Lastly would be Libra Mars, because the Libra Mars will really help them stay on track and really just have that open-mindedness that Sagittarius Mars needs. Thank you guys so much for watching my video on Sagittarius Mars. Please let me know down below what your Mars sign is. And on my last video, a lot of you guys told me your Mars sign, and I was just so grateful. And I just love to know the astrology in regards to the people that follow me. So I'm happy. Please do that again on this video. If you have not yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, that like button, and that share button. Last but not least, please make sure that you are following me on all of my social media accounts, from my Pinterest down to my TikTok, also my PayPal, and as well as my podcast, and as well as my Etsy store, which are all linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.